Hi, we are all angry. Some are confused as well. Top police officers, a PR machinery, district officials, all negating, dismissing a dying declaration, and turning a blind eye to some glaring misses and cover ups. But who are the people we are expecting to give these answers? Hold the law of the land, protect the rights of the victims' families and the dignity of victims. And what is their track record when it comes to sexual violence? Let's start with the additional Chief Standing Counsel for the Uttar Pradesh government, Shailendra Singh, accused of rape by a 24-year-old Delhi lawyer. She filed an FIR, he challenged it, and the Allahabad High Court directed the police to not arrest him. The Supreme Court had to step in to stay the order. Now, the survivor claims that there was delay in filing an FIR, that her medical examination was not done properly, and that Chauhan had full access to his chamber, the scene of the alleged crime, for hours after the FIR was filed. The case of BJP leader and former Union Minister Swami Chinmayanan is well known. A three-time Lok Sabha MP, he is the president of the management committee of the Swami Sukhdevanand Postgraduate College. The college where a 23-year-old law student who accused him of raping her for over a year studied. He was arrested last year, but much else has happened in the case. He was given bail by the Allahabad High Court. In a parallel case, the survivor was charged with allegedly trying to extort money from Chinmayanan. It's also important to remember that in 2011, in a separate case, a disciple in Chinmayanan's ashram accused him of rape and abduction. But in a strange turn of events, the Uttar Pradesh government withdrew the case against Chinmayanan. And it was done in the most brazen manner. No reason was given. It was clubbed with withdrawal of cases against another BJP MP. This is in 2018, during the time when cases were being withdrawn against those accused in the Muzaffarnagar riots. The girl, his former disciple, wrote desperate letters to the President, the Chief Justice of India, the UP Governor, even the Chief Minister, raising objections over the move, to no avail. Let's talk about another case. Just 3 weeks ago, former Uttar Pradesh Minister Gayatri Prajapati was granted interim bail by the Allahabad High Court. He is accused of allegedly gang raping a woman and attempting to rape her minor daughter at his government allotted residence when he was the mining minister in the Samajwadi Party in 2015-16. And of course, Kuldeep Singhar, member of the State Legislative Assembly in Uttar Pradesh. 3 years ago, a 17-year-old girl came to him looking for a job. He confined her, raped her repeatedly for a week, along with his aides. When she fled, a car accident took place in which she survived, but her 2 aunts were killed. Her father was allegedly framed in a false illegal arms case. Meanwhile, no action was taken in the rape case. The girl was not allowed to openly name her assaulter. She tried to self-immolate in 2018. Only then, and over 10 months later, the police filed an FIR. The next day, her father died in jail, succumbing to injuries sustained in an assault by Senghar's supporters. For the rape of the young woman and the death of her father, Kuldeep Singhar was finally convicted in 2019. But the lethargy and insensitivity in the Singhar case continues. While the CBI, that is now in charge of this case, has written to the UP government recommending appropriate action against a former Unnao district magistrate and 3 police officers for allegedly failing to lodge an FIR against Singhar, no reply has been received and no action has been taken. Of course, Uttar Pradesh is no exception. More than 40% of India's parliamentarians face criminal charges, including murder and rape. It's important we keep this brazen impunity in mind when we read or talk about the Hathras case or Balrampur or any of the many cases of sexual violence where the accused are never brought to justice, either on account of political patronage, money power, or caste. I'll stop here for today. If you've been listening till the end, thank you for your time.